What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about the terror of 12.3. This is the Persian Cat, aka the F-14 IRAF, or Iranian Tomcat. It is an aircraft that was found in an interesting event. The Persian Tomcat event was a fun event to do, and it is a interesting aircraft. It comes with a couple new missiles, which is what we use today. We had the Falcor 90, which is a Hawk missile system that has been redone Phoenix, basically, with an active radar homing missile set. So it's an ARH missile. It's just a better AIM-54 in like every single way. And then we have the Hawk, or Sigil, which is a modified Hawk air-to-air missile. Now, talking about the Sigil, which is a semi-active radar homing missile, it is a American Hawk missile, which is a surface-to-air missile system that the United States has used up until when we replaced it with Patriots in the early 2000s. The Hawk system's been around for a minute, and what is interesting about that is most event vehicles, Gaijin is testing something. They always seem to be testing something with event aircraft. And personally, I think they are testing the Hawk's flight performance with the F-14A IRAF, with the Sigil, and the reason for that is I'm assuming in this next major update, since Gaijin's already said that we're getting another SPAA for the United States, we should be possibly getting a Hawk system. That would be a pretty unique missile to be able to get for the US, and a bunch of other people used it. Now, talking about the F-14A IRAF, what makes this aircraft absolutely unbelievably broken is the Falcor 90s. Now, let me just point out, I don't love this aircraft's radar. It feels a lot more finicky, which is actually really realistic. I know the Iranians had issues with their Tomcats and maintenance, so I mean, it feeling more finicky than the F-14A, which I think they're literally identical, so I don't know why I feel this way. That is probably a very fair thing. Now, I actually just think I'm trying to hard cope, and that's just my skill issue with the F-14A IRF. But, you know, Falcor 90 spam right now is kind of wild, and this missile just got a buff as well. It goes, I think, a bit faster and can go a bit farther. Also, this, for this video, we're using the Sigil, but you can carry R-27s, which are honestly a bit better than the Sigil. The Sigil would be an amazing missile if the radar was a bit more better. It'd be the missile I would bring to use at like 8 miles, but like the R-27 is just better closer than that. And your ACM only goes out to 6, which I hope gets changed to 12 like everything else has been, because technically your ACM shouldn't have a cap on it, which is just, my opinion. Now, obviously this plane is not going to be at 12.3 forever. It should go up. It needs to go up. This aircraft is too broken at the BR it sits at. It needs, in comparison to the American F-14A, this plane does everything better. The F-14A, honestly, I think to balance things out, the F-14A should get 9Ms, go to 12.7. I think the IRAF should go to 13.0. That's just my opinion. Or, if Gaijin is so hell-bent on keeping the Tomcats at the BR they're at, just give the F-14A the AIM-9M, which it did indeed carry. That would make the most sense to me personally. Also, in this clip right here, you can see the Sigil has a hard time pulling in for the target. If that was an R-27, it would very likely have pulled in and hit him. But because it's a Sigil, it's smelly. That's what I was saying. The Sigil is an interesting missile. It just doesn't do anything very well. Anyways, the F-14A has another thing going for it that I haven't really heard a lot of people talk about, and that is the Yasser rocket. I don't really show it in this video at all, but the Yasser rocket is quite funny. I'll be making a video about it in the future, because it is a really funny missile to use. And honestly, I really think the big thing with this aircraft for people that, are interested in playing it, who don't have it, I would not buy it personally. Unless you have the money and you like really just love Tomcats, don't buy it. Don't get it to grind. It's good, but you're not going to be able to grind efficiently with it. It's rank 8. Your effective grind range is rank 7 and rank 8. That's it. If you did the event for it and you can't decide if you want to buy or sell it or keep it, I say just hold on to it. Honestly, if you're torn between playing it or selling it, just keep it. Maybe the price and value will go up and it'll be more. I mean, who knows? It could very easily become a $100 vehicle. It has that potential. Anyways, let me know what your guys' thoughts are on the F-14A IRAF. What are the balancing factors that this plane needs to be able to maintain being balanced? Obviously, right now in the game, it's a little bit too broken. I think it needs to be changed. I think a lot of people can share similar opinions on that. It needs to go up in VR. Otherwise, you know, I don't really have a lot of issues with it. The Yasser, or the Valkyr 90s are good air-to-air missiles. They don't belong at 12.3, much more or less a full down tier. But that's just my opinion, and let me know your guys' opinion. Please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We're trying to hit 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Join the Discord linked in the description, and I will catch you guys in the next video.